time for more news that you can use. That's right, giving news all over the world. So come on in. It's time for news you can use with the remarkable ladies that's giving you the business all around the planet. The remarkable and incomparable CEO and visionary of news you can use, Dr. Lotus Riche, with the amazing co-host, Lymphologist, the queen of the lymphatic house, Hillary Gooden. Let's get ready for news you can use. Come on. Hey. All right. Go ahead.
All right, we're on and popping tonight.
Hey. All right, y'all. Yes. Woo! Good to see you, Hillary. You are the queen of the lymphatic bounce. You are Dr. Money That Folds. You are Pastor Hillary Gooden and the co-host of News You Can Use. And guess what? You are somebody to know.
That's what I keep telling people. Listen, you're all of that too. You know what? I'm so glad to see you because it's been a while and you're looking marvelous tonight.
Well, thank you. And I'm feeling marvelous. Thank you so much. So, Hill, tonight we've got a fabulous show. We've got two dynamic people. It's like the dynamic duo coming to the show. And I am so happy to be on the show. And listen, Hillary, I gotta tell you that, you know, you're always doing such great things. And our guests are here as a result of networking. How you network, how I network, and how we network together and get things done. And so I had heard that I got some secret sauce about you.
You know, we like secret sauce. Oh, wait a minute, about me?
About you. And I'm going to share the secret sauce later in the show. I just want you to know. But for now, we want to tell all our friends to do what as they come in.
Please do let us know where you're coming in from. Share this out after you do that, share this out. Tag someone. Whether they're friends, family, frenemies, we say, bring them all in. We're ready for them. We got good news that they definitely can use.
Yes. I love it. Y'all see why she and I are like side by side? You can't beat it. What else was you going to say, Hill?
Well, you know, they also as you come in, because I know tonight, there are going to be some reasons you really do need to have your notebooks and your pens. What do we say around here? Note takers are money makers, but note takers are change makers as well. Yes. And we have some dynamic change makers in the house tonight.
Yes, they are here. Here. Never fear, the change makers are here. I don't even know we're calling them the change makers. Isn't that something? So listen, we want you to come on in. We want you to definitely tag a friend as you come in and let us know where you're coming in from. So with no further ado, we're going to kick it back to you as we get ready to bring our wonderful guests on through. So go ahead, take this time to tag a friend as we get ready to come on in. We'll be right back. Welcome to the show. We ask that you tag someone you know because we are about to get this party started right and make some great news that you can Oh, come on, y'all. Woo, woo!
Woo, woo!
Hey,
yes, welcome.
Hey, let's do
it. To have you.
All right. Hello, and welcome to the show. Here, what do you know? We have Dr. Eric Kelly the third with us. Let me make sure I get that right. Dr. Eric Kelly the third, and the beautiful, amazing Maxine Phillips on the box tonight. So, Hill, what do you want to say in the form of welcome? That's right. Miss Maxine already came in doing her thing.
Yes. Oh, she's ready. She don't know about that hot seat yet.
No. Hey,
got a hot seat in this house.
Awesome.
But you know what? I am just so grateful because it's been about a week and I feel like I've known Black Business Expo, the team, for a long time. And that's just so amazing. So we're really excited to have you guys on this platform with us tonight.
Yes.
It's all about sharing. Sharing is caring.
That's right. Sharing is caring. So we're going to jump right into it, folks. If you have not seen these phenomenal people, yes, let me go ahead and tell you who they are. You already know my beautiful host, the queen of the lymphatic bounce. But we're going to have more bounce to the ounce, and we're going to take it right over to Dr. Eric Kelly. Dr. Eric Kelly, can you tell us a little bit more about who you are and what you do?
Well, first of all, I want to say I am just overjoyed just to be on this platform. Thank you so very much. It's always great when we get a chance to sit back and watch greatness. And you ladies are just truly great. You know, when people ask me that question about who I am, I basically tell them I'm an artist, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a scientist, I'm a poet. I also play the piano. Several things that I do, but the most important thing that I do is I'm a servant. And I serve my kids. And that's why I'm here this evening. And if you get a chance tonight, I want you to go on our website at www.blackbusinessexpo.usa, and it'll give you all the things about who I am. But I always say to everybody, I'm here to learn and I'm here to serve.
Oh, wow. See, he coming in, dropping the mic, y'all. He coming in, dropping the mic. Let's give it up for Dr. Eric Kelly. Oh, that's right. And so, with no further ado,
I just heard him say, I am everything.
I love it. So, Miss Maxine, would you share with our viewing audience who you are and how you keep raising the vibration on the planet?
I am Maxine Pearl Phillips Mckoy. Yes, and individuals always say, why such a long name? I have to add that pearl in there to represent the pearls that I wear. But that pearl is all about the grit that your life takes. And you know, when you go through that turmoil, it creates that precious gem that we become. So I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a friend, I'm a career coach, and most of all, I am a servant leader. And it's all about God enabling me to help individuals to understand who they are so that they can walk in their purpose. That's what I do, and that's who I am.
You know, y'all about to stop dropping all them mics in here. How we gonna put them in a hot seat? They already dropped the mics.
Getting a little noisy.
We've been in the hot seat a long time.
A long time. And I'm happy you said that. Because tonight we are going to be talking about the Black Business Expo. And you have been around for a very, very long time. And so we want to highlight that, and we want to get right into the nitty-gritty. So, folks, if you have not shared this, go ahead, like, share, start a watch party, and share this with somebody that you care about, especially entrepreneurs, because this is especially for entrepreneurs globally that is trying to expand their reach and raise their revenue and connect with people all over the world. And so, Dr. Kelly, I would like to first lead in again by saying thank you and Maxine both for being here. Hillary and I are just ecstatic. But we're going to say, we want to get right into the get in. Hillary, you want to go ahead and put Dr. Kelly in the hot seat?
Of course. I love to. So, Dr. Kelly, why is the Black Business Network important?
Well,
and what is it?
Well, first of all, for those who don't know, when you're thinking about people and you're thinking about legacy and you're thinking about how you can change the world, the Black Business Expo's mission, first of all, is to raise scholarships for kids. But the Black Business Network is to change the world's eyesight about Black people and Black businesses globally. And so what we plan on doing is doing 8,650 Black speakers, 24 hours a day on a network that's going to allow people to see a different light of Black people all across this world. And the Black Business Network is a brainchild of the Black Business Expo. And of course, the Black Business Expo, which you see right here, this page, if you scroll down, you can see that on this page, you also notice that we have the Black Business Expo on live right now on this page as you scroll down. The brainchild of the Black Business Expo is the Black Business Olympics. And the Olympics is to do a network that's going to expose people from all across the country.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. And so, folks, go ahead, Doc. Go ahead.
And the kinds of speakers that we have, if you stop there and you scroll up from right there, if you look on this page, it just basically shows the type of speakers that we have. We have over 100 speakers speaking all of this week, and we're doing the Black Business Network quarterly. And after we do it quarterly, we will be doing it every 2 months, and then we'll move into every month, where we will have over 100 speakers to speak about their companies, about their businesses, all in the mindset of helping to raise scholarships for students all over the world.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
So with that being said, Miss Maxine, we'd like to hear from you about this. Can you tell us your thoughts and your feelings about this dynamic event that you and Dr. Kelly have taken on?
Well, one of the things about this expo, as Dr. Kelly just, definitely said, about bringing Black businesses together. Many times when we start a business, we're starting out solo by ourselves, no prior experience, probably not a mentor. And so this gives individuals an opportunity to learn. It's self-development. It's so much great information is being shared through all of these men and women who have this wisdom, who have the expertise, who've already gone through the trials and tribulations that many of the entrepreneurs who are just starting out have gone through. Even some of those who are senior into the business are still having somewhat challenges, and they don't have to do it alone. So that's what this expo is helping individuals to understand: connections. One of the things I always say, make every connection count. So when you meet these individuals, don't just watch them on the platform, reach out to them, connect with them on LinkedIn, curate some of the information that they're saying. And therefore, if you don't have a mentor, guess what? One of these individuals could very well be that mentor. So this network is huge. It is, it's global. Yeah. We're reaching 200 countries. And so there's no reason for you to sit out there thinking you must do this alone.
Wow, I love it. And so this network has been going on all week long. And it's undeniable that we have had some stellar folks on it. So I'm about to I think I'm going right back to Dr. Kelly. what is the mission outside of all that you've shared? Because when we talked the other night, you shared about the fact that sometimes people in higher places, it's a trust level, and sometimes it's hard to bring them along. But I know a part of your heart mission for entrepreneurs is not only just to get them involved and talk about their business, but for them to lead, like Maxine said, as mentors globally. So can you tell us what is your other heart mission for this endeavor? And then Miss Maxine, I think you're going to be in the hot seat next. Dr. Kelly. You are muted, Dr. Kelly. Unmute for us, dear.
Thank you for that. One of the things I would like to say is, when you get a chance, if you refresh your page for the Black Business Expo, I think when you went on it, you were on the page, another page, but we have a page that I did want to show you where it's showing the Black Business Expo live. But when you ask for the heartstrings, when you ask for what it's all about, it's truly about our kids. You know, we hear so many things in terms of what our kids are going to be. And I always say, if you don't value your value, then your value won't be valuable. And our value is our kids. And that's the reason that we do it. That's the reason that I wake up. On the other evening when we had a conversation and I began to talk about a trust, you know, every time a Black man or a Black woman stands up for something that is right, it's always under the scrutiny of something's wrong, that something's not right. But we've been doing this ever since 1991. And we've had success ever since 1991. And our success is not predicated on what everybody else is doing. It's predicated on what we've been doing. And the kids that we look at, and we have a waiting list of kids, the kids that we look at are kids who say they want to do something with their lives. And instead of me going out and just knocking on everybody's door and say, give me a nickel, give me $1, I decided to look at the black business community, which is over $4 trillion out here, and say, hey guys, hey girls, why don't we get together and serve our kids? If every one of our organizations around the country would adopt a kid and give a kid a 4-year scholarship, we could change the world. But what happens right about now is our kids are pushed into different alleyways. They're pushed in to be dancers, singers, rappers, you know, sports, basketball, football, baseball. They're pushed into different areas by the radio, television, and newspaper. But they're not asked to be a scientist. They're not asked to be a scholar. They're not asked to be an entrepreneur. And what we do is we provide scholarships for kids, and we give laptops, computers. And our mission is to give laptop computers so those kids will be able, when they go to school, to be able to compete. But more importantly, they can take a laptop computer and $5,000 and start their own business. A lot of kids that go to college end up starting businesses. We can begin to talk about other nationalities and how they quit. Bill Gates, for example, he didn't finish Harvard. Nobody says anything about that. You know, we can talk about Bezos, who was in his garage, and he's worth $300 billion today. And black businesses in North America is only worth $200 billion. That means one man has $100 billion more than all of us. Now, there is no need to complain about that. There's no need to be mad about that. Remember, we are 400 years being in business. And so understanding that, you have to decide, what are you going to do? Are you going to stay in your own business, or are you going to share the resources that you have to build business for people around the world? And that's what the Black Business Expo is all about. I smile when I have this conversation. And the reason that I smile is because I know that there is somebody out there who's looking at what we're doing, and somebody's going to say, you know what? Let me help them do what they do. Let me help them continue to help our kids. But more importantly, not only helping our kids, we are helping businesses be global, worldwide. As you scroll down, you will see what I'm talking about.
Yes, and I just simply love it because we are in a myriad of countries. We are reaching out to people that look like us and people that don't look like us. So I really love that. And so, Doc, I wanted to take a moment very quickly to share something with our viewing audience. Now, many of you are very familiar with Facebook. And of course, we want to show you what's going on Facebook. And we're going to go right to it. So if you see right here, it is broadcasting to people all over the world, right from the Black Business Expo page. Can you see that? So this is how we work together to make it happen.
Yes.
So all the businesses all over the world are seeing what we're talking about. So if you're coming into the broadcast, go ahead and put your message there. Let us share your business with the Black Expo USA, Black Business Expo USA. And I'll take that down for now. Okay. So I think the question was coming over to Miss Maxine.
Hey. I started drinking Kool-Aid 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I met Dr. Kelly at a networking event and his paintings, and went up to talk to him about a painting. And then, Dr. Kelly, so what is it that you do? And I shared with him, of course, my heart is to help the youth, and they help them to understand who they are so that when they take electives in high school and then they go on to college, they know exactly what direction they're headed. Oh, why did I say that? And so he says, well, guess what? I have the scholarship program with the Black Business Expo. I would love for you to become a part of. And that was my heart. That was it. I'm like, okay. Started working with him and understood the mission. The mission was to help these young people to further their education, to understand that they can also acquire a trade if they're not going on to college. Well, guess what? I was in that position at one time in life. And that's why this resonated with me so, because I went to a predominantly Caucasian school. I was the one that had that 2.4 GPA who they felt that was not college material. And I was the one who did not go to college right out of high school because I came from a family of 12, a coal miner's daughter. But technically, I could have gone to college pretty much free. That many children, one parent working, come on now. But if you don't know what you don't know, then how can you do it? So when Dr. Kelly told me his mission about helping these young people further their education, I'm like, this is my opportunity to give back to the world. I was already in business, but this was my way of giving back to the world, because all it takes is taking the time to help one child. GAM's Unlimited motto is transforming generations. So if I help that one child, that child becomes an adult and instill all these principles into their children, what are we doing? Transforming generations. And that's what we say to the individuals out here who's watching. All we need for you all to do is come on board, be a part of this train, be a part of this journey, because you never know whose child you're going to end up touching. You never know if there's that scientist that's going to discover the cure for cancer. You never know if this person will be the next president. It doesn't have to be the president of the United States or the president of another country. I tell them, be the CEO of your life. And so we have to help them to understand they are president material right out. But this Black Business Expo helped these young people to understand that. And these other young people who are already in business, do you know you have prodigies already who are at the age of 5 who can what? They know math, they know science, they have all these skills in which to build things. All they need is someone to take them under their wing to help them to fly and fly high. So that's what we do here. We help them to soar.
And ladies, you can see why that I call her cum laude, because she graduated cum laude from her college. But the thing that really sets Maxine apart is she is a strategist, and she's the project strategist for the Black Business Expo. She makes sure that we have all of our speakers, and that all of the communication with all of the 100 speakers that we have are in order. She makes sure that she calls speakers, that she sends out information to them. One of the things I can say about Maxine, and for those of you who don't know what GAMS Unlimited is, GAMS Unlimited is an organization and a company that's here to attack your levels of life. When she said you need to be your CEO of your life, when I look at every businessman or every businesswoman, you are a $1 billion business. Allow Maxine to come in and help you with your $1 billion business. Her resources are wide. And when I say wide, every time I talk to her, she surprises me with another resource that she's got in her pocket. And one of the things I like to say to both of you, all three of you ladies, it is always great when we see brilliance and greatness doing great things. And a lot of times what happens is people who are great don't walk around saying, I'm great. People who are great do great things. And I think even if we don't have any donors to donate to our kids, just to get us on this platform with you great ladies, just to get an opportunity to say to your audience, take some time, come out of your comfort zone. Think about it like this. If 4 trillion people, and I will go back to the great Dr. Martin Luther King. And most people don't remember that Martin King was all right until he started talking about the two worlds, when he started talking about the economics. And if you think about it like this, if Black people with $4 trillion could somehow decide on sharing $1 with businesses all over the country, it would make changes in the lives of those businesses. And I'd say this a lot of times, that when you think of Black businesses as a individual, think of Black businesses just like the other cultures and think of their family. If one family could get, let's say $10,000 or $20,000 donated to their business, how far do you think they will go? No matter what anyone says on this platform, and I say this a lot of times, we as Black people, we have arrived. We have money. We can spend our money like we want to spend it. When we go out to the fancy restaurants, we go and buy a small piece of steak, some parsley, and we pay $100, $150 in these restaurants. Then when we go into a Black restaurant and we get hog maws, chitlins, collard greens, potatoes, macaroni and cheese, and we pay $12 to $15, and we complain. But the thing that we don't think about, that recipe that's on that plate with all that food that we get, that we can eat half of it and take half home, that's a 400-year-old recipe. And we have to begin to look at ourselves and value ourselves. And when we begin to value ourselves, then the world changes, then things changes. We don't have to be beggars if we utilize what we have in our own communities. And so the Black Business Network is a network that allows business owners to do 40 minutes of their life to talk about their business, to represent their families, to show the world that they're more than crooks and criminals, basketball players, rump shakers and all that other stuff that we see out there. Gives you a chance to see that a scientist can be created, a lawyer, a doctor can be created, and more importantly, a culture can be created where everybody can look and see business owners from across the world saying, we're not asking for you to just give us a few dollars or give us a few nickels. We're asking you to allow us to serve you.
And to change a life. You know, because I know what teachers, many times they'll say to teach us to change a life forever. And that's the same thing with what the Black Business Expo does, is that when we help these children, we are changing their lives. Mm-hmm. Where they might be one just like what I thought. I couldn't go to college because our parents could not afford it. But the whole thing of it is, I did not know to go out and ask someone to sponsor me. And the Black Business Expo stepping up to the plate to sponsor these children by offering this laptop and up to the $5,000 to help them. And yes, those who are going off to college, but also keep in mind, we have K through 12 who are already entrepreneurs, mm-hmm. and they need assistance as well. Yeah. So we cannot forget about them, because college is not for everyone. And we all know this. Right. So what's the alternative? What are their options? And we need to be able to help them see these options. We need to give them the exposure. Exactly. And if you don't give them the exposure, they're not aware that this is a possibility. Mm-hmm. So we want them to have that hope. We want them to dream big. I always say the sky is not the limit. Oh, I know we hear all the time the cliche that the sky is the limit, but that's what society wants us to believe. But we believe differently here, because the sky is not the limit. And I have a subsidiary of GAMS Unlimited that's called Level Less. And in that Level Less, it's about a movement of removing those levels from your mind. It's about continuous achievement. And we help our young people at the earliest age to understand that all things are possible. All things. To those who believe. And that's what we give them. We give them that belief. We give them that confidence. We give them that opportunity to further their education or to acquire a trade or a certification. Nobody should tell you you're top talent. You should automatically know that you're top talent because you were already created for a purpose. And that's what we do with the Black Business Expo.
And again, when I say that Maxine, Pearl, cum laude, Phillips, Mckoy is the real deal, she's more than the real deal. And I think one of the things that we miss when we have these conversations and we get on these platforms, we miss one thing. Why can't we do it? Exactly. Why can't we do it? Exactly. Think about what I'm asking. Why not? Why can't we wake up and think about it from a different perspective? Don't think about it the same way that you always think about it and say, okay, I gave y'all $100. We have millionaires and billionaires. Why are we scrapping? Why are we scrapping and scrapping and scrapping? We as a people have been great people, are great people, and will continue to be great people. But what we must do as a people is support each other and look at it from a different paradigm. Start looking at it from, well, I got my money, I made my money. Let's look at it from, let me serve you. Let me serve you. Forget who's serving, allow me to serve you. And we want to thank you ladies so very much, because we understand that when you have news to use, that's not just a word. You know, some people have shows and they have all these different names, but the name of your show is News to Use. It's not news to look at, news to have, news to find, but news to use. People, use the news. Use the news.
I love that. News to use. And I know y'all not getting a chance to ask any questions.
Yeah, but and you know, it's news you can use.
Yeah,
And
no, you can use.
Yeah, I love how Dr. Kelly said it.
Yes.
Because it's news to use. It's
Yes.
news you can use, but it's for you to use.
It.
Exactly.
That's right.
And it's good to share it to somebody. It's good to give it to somebody, but it's for you. It's for your life. It's for your business. Pastor Hillary, you got me in church right now. Hello.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Come on now. Hallelujah.
I think about that word use. Yeah, I think about that word use, and that word use comes to me because I'm a facilitator and trainer as well, is because I always say words are just words on a piece of paper until you actually implement what you learned.
Mm-hmm.
Learning has not taken place until you use it.
Yes, and that's true. And look, we've got folks coming in. They're streaming in from all over. Listen, when you come in, please take this moment to go ahead and do what, Hillary? Tell them how to come in the house.
Come on, man. Let us know where you're coming from so we can shout you out. And it's not too late to still share. Share. Tag someone that needs this news so that they can use it to help our children. This is all about raising money for scholarships and free laptops for our young people. Get the word out. Help us get the word out.
So look, we're going to give you a couple of minutes to get the word out while we share this quick message to you. We will be right back. Do you know that entrepreneurs all around the world just want to be seen, heard, and provide great service? Well, I know that there is an expo that's going on to help entrepreneurs all around the world do just that and much more. Hi, I'm Dr. Lotus Riche. I'm the CEO of Lotus Riche Life Coaching and Consulting, along with being the show host of the Lotus Riche Night Show, news you can use and bring who you are. And today I'm bringing to you some amazing information about the Black Business Expo USA, hosted by none other than the remarkable Dr. Eric Kelly. And I welcome you to jump on board this wonderful train that is helping unite businesses all across the planet during the Black Business Expo USA. Here's a word from the CEO of the Black Business Expo, none other than Dr. Eric Kelly. I'll see you on the other side. Come on and get into the Black Business Expo, hosted by Dr. Eric Kelly. Meet the President, Angela Green, and Dr. Kelly, as we serve for 7 days on a virtual platform. Jump on in and be a part of the Black Business Expo USA. Donate and help children all across the country and across the globe. It's that time. All right. Oh, you're muted. There we go.
Muted.
Come on, Doc.
I don't know. All I want to say is thank you. And I say thank you a lot. And people think I just be saying it. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I know my kids who are thinking about what's going on and how this struggle is. I know they thank you also. And one of the things that I really would like to say to both of you ladies, and I will include Maxine because I tell her all the time, thank you for sharing your greatness. Just thank you for sharing your greatness with us. We truly are humble and honored that you would think enough of us to take the time out to allow us to come on your platform and talk to your audience. As I was sitting here and I was watching across the screen, and you had the Zelle and the other notes across the screen, people need to understand that it takes money to run the world. It's not easy to do what you do. It's not easy to be who you are. You know, whether you donate to my kids or you donate to this wonderful program, News You Can Use, think about, why do you do it? Why do you come here? Why do you come to Lotus, Riche Ignites? Why do you come? If you come just for a show, this is not the place to go. Come, use the news, but more important, support the people that take the time and put the information together for you so that you can have a good time, so you can get information that nobody else wants to give you. And you know, when I also sit here and think about how much that we can do when we all join our hands, you know, the weakest link is the link that breaks. Let's all be strong links. Whether you support or not, think about it this way. Why are we here? When you woke up this morning, you didn't know you would see Dr. Eric Kelly. You didn't know you would see Maxine. You did not know that somebody would come before you and say, help us. We don't have a problem with asking for help. Do you have a problem with giving? That's the question.
That was powerful. That was powerful.
You know, I know sometimes people feel like, sometimes people feel like, oh, it's such a big thing that I don't have that much. And I hear you sometimes, Dr. Kelly, saying just give $1. And of course, we want more than $1 if you can do that. But it's just to show you that whatever you give is greatly appreciated, and we have all nation. So don't feel like you have enough. What you have to give is enough.
More than enough. Yes, that's correct. And you know, it's so interesting because we came on and we just put Dr. Kelly and Miss Maxine in the hot seat right away. And we about to put them back in the hot seat again, y'all. And for those of you that's just coming on tonight, I want to thank you for joining my remarkable co-host, the queen of the lymphatic balance, Hillary Gooden, and myself, as we are hosting the CEO of the Black Business Expo, along with the remarkable Maxine Pearl Phillips, of course. And we want to pass the baton back to the queen of the lymphatic bounce as she bounces Dr. Kelly and Miss Maxine back into the hot seat. So, queen of the lymphatic bounce,
you know,
it's all yours.
I want to say this. Thank you. I want to say that these two individuals have taken our hot seat, and it is just blown to smithereens tonight. They have just taken the hot seat. It's just ashes on the floor right now.
Yes.
And I love that. I absolutely love it. But one thing I was wondering, and I know just listening to you, Dr. Kelly and Miss Maxine, what is next? What is it that you're looking to do to expand this movement? You know, what's like right on the next thing that's going to help to propel it forward?
Well, what's next for us, and I kind of touched on it earlier. Right now, we're doing 100 speakers during the quarter. So we did one in November, we did one in February, and we're doing one now in June. We're going to be doing another one in August, which is National Black Business Month. And then we're going to do one in November. But we would like to do 100 speakers every week. That's 52 weeks. That's 8,650 business owners to come on a network and talk about their businesses, so that people across the world will see a different flavor and see a different side of Black business. You know, there's 8 billion people on the planet. And a lot of times people don't even think about the number because they think about themselves and their families and their friends. Imagine once we do 8,650, and I know the number. And the reason I know the number because that is the goal. Once we're able to do that, then we're able to look around at all of the great businesses and say, okay, you're on the platform. We will advertise you. And now as you're on the platform, serve us as we're serving you, as I said earlier. When people ask me about what's next for our kids, what I would like to do is put in place a situation where we can do 4-year scholarships for kids who are not just hardship kids, but kids who have brilliant minds who are saying, you know, maybe I don't want to go to school, but I got an idea. Maybe I do want to go to school because I have an idea. And my whole deal is this: if we can support them both ways, then we've done our job. Many times when I'm traveling the country and I talk about this phone, they call it the smartphone. It's just like knowledge. If you don't use knowledge, it doesn't work. If you don't use this phone, it doesn't work. The gatekeeper is no longer before us. I only wish that when I was a young man that I had this phone right here. Because if I had this phone as a young man, I probably would be a billionaire. Because I would take the time out that I'm asking all the young people to do, is to take the time out and step outside of your comfort zone and understand that you can be greater than great by utilizing the one thing that was given to you when you were born, and that's your mind. My great-grandfather used to say that the number one business on the planet is thinking. Ask yourself today, are you thinking at 100% of your ability? Think about what I just asked. It is easy to get a job and go to a job and retire at 65. But it's just as easy to come up with a concept, to come up with a business where you don't have to work until you're 65. And when people ask these questions to us, I always say this to everybody. It's easy to stand on the sidelines. It's easy to be a spectator, but it's just as easy to be a participant in the game called life. Ask yourself, are you a spectator, a participator, a coach, or an owner? And I'll submit to all of you that you all are owners of your mind.
Now you already know where I'm getting ready to go with this, right?
Wow.
I know. I'll take you right back to being the CEO of your life. You must be the CEO of your life. Yeah. When you're the CEO of your life, you have a vision. Yes. You have a personal vision. You have a mission. You know your values. And it's important because if you have that in place, no matter who tries to invade into that space, into your mindset, they're not going to take you off track because you already know your strategy. Yep. You know, he mentioned about thinking. There's so many thoughts because some individuals are such, I call it brainstormers. High idea productivity person, which means they come up with ideas. I mean, it's nonstop. It's hard for them to turn their brain off. But what they need to do with that, my suggestion would be write it down, document
it plain.
Make it plain so those who will see it can help you bring it to a reality.
Yes.
So, but you don't want to lose those ideas that you have because they are money makers. Not every single one of them, when you have, like 100 ideas every 100 minutes, but there are also other individuals who have an idea and they only might think of that one idea in the 6-month period. But when they think of that idea, they have thought about the resources. They have thought about the cost involved. They have thought about how they're going to make it work, the prototype, all that thing, but they have not written it down. And then you get busy and you forget about it. And as soon as you see it on TV, but somebody else has created it and they're getting money for it, you're going to say, man, I thought about that a year ago. Well, you don't no longer need to be by yourself thinking about that. Write it down and then meet with individuals that we have on this platform. We have the Black Business Expo. We have every type of expert coming on this platform to talk. All you have to do is pick and choose. Reach out to them. You have LinkedIn. I mean, they're giving you their information. They're telling you how to connect with them. Oh, you parents, you ask a question. You say, what is the next step? Yes, we are here to provide scholarships for our youth, but we also must meet with those parents. Because those youth can be limited once they go home if the parents does not understand the importance of what it is that they want to do. And they're being ridiculed because they want to, as they say, be somebody, make something, a prototype or patent, be able to get it in the U.S. patent office and so forth. They might not know how to do that. But we have experts on our platform, speakers who know how to do this and to help you. So I would say that's also a next part of the Black Business Expo is to meet with those parents. How can we help those parents? How can we service those parents? How can we help them to have that type of mindset, to be willing, to be open, to allow that child to continue to move forth with that idea, with that creativity that they have?
Yeah, I was just hearing the word elevation.
Level less.
Yes.
That's right.
So, Miss Hillary,
love it.
I know you're gonna put him back in the hot seat, but before you put him in the hot seat and we take a quick break, I wanted to kind of talk about something I know I'm gonna be putting somebody's business on the front street, because I keep me some secrets. So, I know that you have an individual business. So we're going to take a break in a minute and check out your individual business. But you got some business, because I had heard that you are also one of the businesses, one of the entrepreneurs, one of the change makers of the Black Business Expo USA. So, Hillary, she may have gotten frozen, but I think you could hear us.
I'm excited. Yes.
Awesome. So tell us, if you would, about this picture right here.
Yes.
She said yes. Tell us about that picture right there.
This picture on the picture on the.
Yes, this picture right
here.
Okay,
well, that is my magazine cover for the Black Business Expo USA for the final day, and it'll be almost toward the end, so hopefully people will remember me. But I'll be talking about the 5 pillars of vibrant health. That already knows me know that everything that I talk about is how you help your body help you live a more vibrant by way of vibrant health that God intended, so that you can be all in for your business, life, your family, whatever it is you want to do in this life.
Awesome.
And so that's going to be Sunday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 Eastern.
Awesome. Awesome. And so with no further ado, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back to you. If you haven't yet went ahead and jumped on board and see, this is our show. So I'm just going to go ahead and ask. We have not, because we asked not.
Yes.
I ask that you will go here and that you will take a moment to donate. You can donate by PayPal, because here's the thing. What Dr. Kelly realized was that a lot of people didn't have Giselle or some of the other apparatuses to participate. And so many people wanted to give. So he went the extra mile and said, okay, I'm going to put a simple link in that will help everybody that want to donate. There it is right there. You can donate right there, and it's on your side in the comments. So all you got to do, if you want to donate, I want you to click that link. And while you're here, put some L's in the comment. Some L's in the comment. Give our wonderful folks some L's, some love, some support, some appreciation if it resonates with you. Because after all, I'm just here to encourage you, to inspire you, to help your business ignite and take flight in every area of the business of your life. And this is how we do it with these two dynamic leaders here today. And so we're going to take a quick break and get further into somebody's business on the platform. And then we're going to come back because we've got at least two more questions before we come to the close of the broadcast. So while you're igniting and taking flight in someone else's business of their life, and I'm not going to tell you who it is, we'll be right back and you can get into the biz. Be right back.
Hi, busy women leaders. I'm talking to you. Are you juggling your family, your business, your career, and your health? Afraid that if just one ball drops to the ground, everything could fall apart because everybody's looking at you. You're stressed and overwhelmed. You're looking for answers, for help that's real help, for solutions. I have Vibrant Life Solutions that can help you. I am Hillary Gooden, the Vibrant Life Coach, author, speaker, lymphologist, and pastor. I empower busy women leaders with strategies to reduce stress and anxiety while increasing energy, clarity of mind, better sleep, better health, and vitality. Oh yeah, and boost your immunity. If you're ready for that, you say, I need that in my life right now. Let's connect. You can reach me at www.hillarygooden.com. You can direct message me on Facebook or LinkedIn at Hillary Gooden. Or else if you would like to get on a free 20-minute strategy call, a clarity call, go to bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. That's bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. I absolutely believe you got the power to help your body, help you live a more vibrant life.
It's time for you to start bossing in social media. For all your social media needs, you come to the right place at the right time to get your website designed, landing page, social media platforms, and get the training you need to get in front of the people that's ready to buy your products and services. Let me train you with StreamYard, Zoom, Clubhouse, and much more. And let me help you get your virtual professional, not assistants, because assistants can only assist you, but the virtual professional can give you that professional flavor that you need to expand your reach and increase your revenue. Jump on in and get in when you finish and start boxing today. It's that time to connect with overwhelmers. We all know that your work helps you manage your needs. And a wonderful company called Naturally Plus has created something that can help to improve your immune system. You can expand your stream of income and be a part of our family. As you All right, we are loving it. that entrepreneurs all around the world just want to be seen, heard, and provide great service? Well, I know that there is an expo that's going on to help entrepreneurs all around the world do just that and much more. Hi, I'm Dr. Lotus Riche. I'm the CEO of Lotus Riche Life Coaching and Consulting, along with being the show host of the Lotus Riche Night Show, news you can use and bring who you are. And today I'm bringing to you some amazing information about the Black Business Expo USA, hosted by none other than the remarkable Dr. Eric Kelly. And I welcome you to jump on board this wonderful train that is helping unite businesses all across the planet during the Black Business Expo USA. Here's a word from the CEO of the Black Business Expo, none other than Dr. Eric Kelly. I'll see you on the other side. It's that time for 2021 Black Business Expo, hosted by Dr. Eric Kelly III. Come on in and get in where you fit in with the President, Angela Green, and Dr. Eric Kelly III. This is a virtual campaign that's moving across the globe for entrepreneurs all over the world. Thank you, Black Expo USA, Dr. Eric Kelly III. Woo! And we are back.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And we are back. So I tell you, I've had such a wonderful time. And you know, we haven't gone to our audience. So let's take a quick glance at our audience. I want to thank and welcome the CEO of Rugged Wellness, Angela Elting from Washington, D.C. She's with us. And Mr. Quentin Anderson. He said he's fashionably late, but he's here, and he's been here a while. And he has a phenomenal organization that you want to be a part of coming up Juneteenth. Make sure you look it up, blackbusiness.com. I'm going to go on down and see who else we got here. What is Angie saying, Dr. Money That Folds?
He says transforming generations one generation at a time.
Yes. And you know, Miss Maxine, somebody on this panel has been doing double duty. I'd like you to read what she has to say.
Okay, where is it at? I saw the one that was just ahead. It says transforming generations, one person at a time, one student at a time. Yes, that's a part of my vision statement.
Yes.
Better homework. Yes.
But what's this saying by Dr. Money That Folds, Hillary Gooden? Can you see that?
Donate today to the scholarship fund at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Cash out $BBXUSA.
All right, fantastic. And so Mr. Quentin Anderson, he is the CEO of BlackOwned.com, the most valuable piece of virtual real estate on the planet. And guess what? I talked to Mr. Quentin today and said, sir, can you come on and check out my show? Because I'm having the CEO of the Black Expo. And he said, you know what? I'll be there. And so listen, this is how people in business connect and network. So we can't wait to connect the Black Business Expo to the BlackOwned.com. And let's see what we can do all around the world. That's right. That's right.
And I'd like to say to Quentin, you know, give us a call. Our network is going to go past this week. And I would love to have a show on our network that allows you to showcase the Black-owned businesses that you have. Yes. Just let us know. Because like I said earlier, it's not about competition. It's about serving. And I am here to serve you as I'm sure you're serving your organization as you're doing, I'm sure, a great job. Thank you for coming. And, you know, I wanted to say to Lotus, Riche, you know, we have the Cash App sitting right here.
Yes.
We heard that there was a possibility that some of our kids might get blessed today. Might maybe get blessed today. And we are sitting here to give you a report because we know we're in Japan. We know we're in Africa. We know we're in Saudi Arabia. We know we're all over the world. And we are here to ask for help. Help us.
So while you're digging into your phone, you can go right on your Cash App and support. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go on and look at who else is in the house. We've got Ken's all the way from the Philippines. We've got Marie Conte all the way from Virginia. And of course, Mr. Quentin Anderson, let us know where you're coming in from. Go ahead and put it down below. And he said, we don't complain. We don't complain. They complain. That's right. We don't complain. We leave that to other folks. And Roz Knighting Warfield says, different thoughts. The sky goes into the galaxy. And then Angie said, what a wonderful opportunity. And let's keep it going. We got so many things here. And Quentin said, how can I do it is the question. How can we do this together? And thank you so much, Miss Maxine and Dr. Kelly. You answered these questions, and we got so many hashtags. I want to bring them up on to the screen. And Angie says, action learning. Yes. And it's time for us to take action. Everybody in Dallas, Texas, follow Roz Knighting Warfield and take action. Go ahead and donate. We got Victoria Sparks here. Go ahead and donate from C. Marie. She said, hi, Dr. Kelly. And she put the hashtag Black Expo USA. So don't only put the hashtag, go ahead and put some cha-ching into what you mean. So come on, help us out. We need Mr. Quentin said we need more examples of CEOs. Too many people are in charge without the great examples. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be an example. I'm about to make a donation myself. Okay, I'm going to make a donation myself, and I'm going to put in the Cash App. And so while I'm doing that, I'm going to get this Cash App up on the screen right here. And I double dog dare you. I double dog dare anybody out there to follow my lead. Now, I'm going to say this, and you can do as the Lord sees fit for you, your higher source or whatever. But I know what my donation is going to be. Okay. And here, let me put a little message here from the news. You can use. All right. And I'm going to hit the pay sign. Let me hit enter first, y'all. All right. And I'm going to confirm and I'm going to hit pay. And when I hit pay, something going to happen. I'm going to have to put my PIN number in. And that's all you got to do. Put your PIN number in. And guess what? It says you sent. You sent. And Dr. Kelly can tell me if he received anything.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm talking about.
So, Dr. Kelly, I'm going to ask the entrepreneurs that are on the show that are looking all over the world, even those that's hitting the replay, Dr. Kelly, tell them what I've sent from News You Can Use. I ask you to match my donation. It's not extravagant. It's not real small, but it's something of love that we can give. And I'm asking you on behalf of News You Can Use to match my donation. Dr. Kelly, let them know.
Well, you know, right before you put something here, we did have somebody, and we'll know once we go to the back office to put in $100. And you put in another $150. And then we have another person that put in $300. So people out there, think about it for a moment. If everybody just say gave $10, and that was 1,000 people or 10,000 people, what could we do for our kids? So we're sitting here, we're waiting, but I just want to say that thank you for having us on this platform and sowing into us a seed.
Yes.
You know, things begin with a seed, and that seed grows into a tree, and it grows from a tree into a bigger tree. And that's what we plan on doing, making this a big tree. And I just want to say thank you.
And I want to echo that, because those branches of the trees are our youth. They are our future. They are the generations to come. And what you're sowing into is a legacy. It's absolute a legacy. So I too want to thank you, Dr. Lotus and Hillary, for you all allowing us this opportunity to come on and to share our hearts and to share the mission of the Black Business Expo and why we do what we do.
Yes.
All right. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much. And I implore all of you out there, help our children and sow a seed. So Hillary, I know Hillary has one more question for you before we jump off of the broadcast. And then we will go to our words of wisdom. Miss Hillary, what's your final question of the broadcast?
Well, you know, the question that I had was, I noticed that there are a lot of women on as speakers.
Yes.
And was this by design?
Oh, that's nice.
How about Maxine take this one?
Hot seat, hot seat,
hot seat, hot seat.
Yes.
Well, you know, when we start talking about women, one of the subsidiary of GAMS Unlimited is Level-less Women Succeeding. And what that is all about is a woman understanding her worth and then advocating for herself, and then continuously to succeed on her own terms, not what someone else dictates to her. But the important thing about it is that we must establish and define what success is for us as an individual first. And women, they always say women can't work together. I beg to differ. What do you see sitting here? Hello.
Exactly.
It's women working together and collaborating.
Right. Exactly.
So that myth is out of the window, and you don't let society dictate to you how we are going to collaborate.
Exactly.
Well,
and
now I got
here's another woman, Doc, that I want to show that is doing some major collaborating. Coach Roz Notting Warfield, she has tagged several people: Darlene Hopkins, Thorne, Gianna, Skeet, Leslie, Montgomery, Harriet Rogers, Jason Hodges, Dr. Stacy from North Carolina, Grant Arthur, Latanya Boyd, and the list goes on and on. And this is what you got to do. And Jason Hodges already jumped in. Thank you, Jason, for jumping in. We're happy to see you. Ravi, and Geeta. I think Ravi is from Pakistan. So thank you so much. Angie's been pulling people in. And Quinn said he's in from San Diego. Wow. And that's right. Miss Warfield is showing the Cash App as well. And Mark said, hashtag can you match Lotus? That's right. Hashtag can you match Lotus? And Quentin Anderson, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody around the world. We appreciate you.
What I wanted to say one thing, because I think many people miss how we got here. And we didn't talk about this event and its inception. I went to college on art scholarship, and my grandmother is the one who created this Black Business Expo. And it's been through my grandmother's spirit that we've been able to do this each and every year, whether for the kids, but for all of us. And this is the home of my great grandmother and my great grandfather, where it all started in Durham, North Carolina, where I started as an artist. And if it hadn't been for my grandmother, we never would have done the expo. And I tell people all the time, the Black Business Expo failed on me. It was not my idea. I was running an advertising agency, and my grandmother said she wanted to bring Black businesses together with major corporations so that they could do business. And I see you have up my great-grandfather's house, and I tell you, if you would walk through that front door right there and see that long hall he had, where he had my artwork on those halls when he talked to me about being a lawyer. And I said I wanted to be an artist. And he brought big books into my bedroom and said, choose. And he said to me at 11 years old, you have to be relentless. You have to do the research. But more importantly, you have to be committed to what you do. And that's what I've done over the course of my lifetime. I've been relentless. I've been committed. And I have not stopped drawing. And I will not stop asking my community for help, whether you match Dr. Riche or not. And I want to say again, thank you. I guess people don't, I'm from the country. I'm a country boy. A lot of times people don't like to say thank you, but I do want to say thank you. Not only thank you for this evening, but when I see all of the work that you have done this evening, what you have shared, how you have opened up your arms, your power, how you've taken your greatness and said, okay, this is just a piece I like to give to all of you, to the Black Business Expo. We say helping kids obtaining a brighter future. The question becomes, where do you stand? When are you going to stand up and share with us? And now it may not be our organization that you want to support, but when you look around at other families that are in your town, talk to the parents, find out how you can help them. And Dr., you're showing just a little of my business now. You're showing just a little of my business.
That's why I put the secret sauce up there.
Awesome.
So, Doc, I know we're getting ready to go, but before we go, can you tell us a little bit about this museum? Because, folks, I brought this up because it started with his grandfather, but he chose his love and his purpose and passion for life. And for a long time, the art he sold helped to support the Black Business Expo.
That is correct.
So would you please tell us a little bit about what we see here? And if you look, folks, in your comment, the link for it is there for you to go to and check it out right there. You can go right to it. So, Doc, can you share something with us about it?
Well, if you look at the painting, you'll notice that there's a lot of dark lines and a lot of white lines on the painting in the green. I created my own style of painting where I don't do realism. I've been drawing ever since I was 4, and if you look to the far, look to the middle, you'll see sculpture work, where I did a sculpture head of myself in college. I don't promote it. I don't talk much about it because I only sell to collectors. The website is www.erickellymuseum.org, and we only sell, and I will tell people the reason we only sell to collectors is because my great-grandfather said, don't give your work away. Sell to collectors because they will respect it, and not only that, they will pay you for it. And so if you look at the piece to the far end of the window, that's a piece that I did on Barack Obama, as I was commissioned to do 44 portraits of Barack Obama. If you go to the website, if you just go to the website and click on our gallery, the gallery will show you the different kind of work that I do. And yes, indeed, when people don't donate to the Black Business Expo, I sell my paintings. I sell my work. And of course, in August, Michael Jackson's birthday is coming. And I did the Michael Jackson collection called The Man in the Mirror, where I drew him from the age of 4 years old all the way to the age of 52. And the name of that show was called Metamorphosis. As I drew him changing his face, as we saw him change from a young black boy to a older black man. And that's what I did with him. And you see on the other side is the Barack Obama pieces. You know, one of the things I try not to do is mix apples and oranges. But tonight, I'll mix some apples with some of my oranges this evening, because my kids, they're my oranges, because they're the sweetest juice on the planet. And those apples are my art, because that is what I give to you to bite of, so that you can get some of my spirit in your blood.
Dr. Eric Kelly.
Amazing.
Eric Kelly.
Amazing. So, Hillary, it's time for words of wisdom. Hill, who you putting in the hot seat?
Yeah.
Thank you.
He said thank you already.
Well,
Angie said that was a mic drop, Doc.
I know. I did that. Did you see me do that?
Yes. Yeah.
Mark Lee said mic drop.
Let's let the audience decide who goes.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do for our final words of wisdom. We are going to let all of you decide who to vote for to start off the final words of wisdom. And we love to do that because we love for our audience to have a voice. And so, take your time. We're going to give you 30 full seconds to just vote for somebody. And I mean, you can vote for your mom, but since she's not on the show, we may not be able to hear her, or your dad, or even your dog Toto. Especially people love their pets and the cats too. I don't want to forget about the cats. But you can vote for somebody. You don't have to vote for me. I would probably vote for Dr. Miss Maxine. Or somebody. Did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. But anyway, we are going to take 30 seconds to give you for you to vote. Now, if you want to put Miss Maxine in the hot seat, put an M in the comment block below. If you want to put Dr. Kelly in the hot seat, put a K in the comment block below. And if you want to put the remarkable Queen of the Lymphatic Bounce in the hot seat first, put a H in the comment block below. And you notice I didn't say vote for Lolo, but you got 30 seconds. Here you go. I don't know. If it was me, y'all, I'd probably vote for Dr. Kelly, or I don't know, put Hillary in the hot seat. If it was me, I would probably put Dr. Maxine. Yeah, I'm speaking that thing into existence. Put her in the hot seat. Don't tell her I said anything about it, all right? So, yeah, put them in the hot seat. Put them in the hot seat. Put them in the hot seat. Oh, let me take that. Yeah, I don't wonder who had put that up there. So while y'all, I see folks trickling in. I don't know who they gonna vote for. I mean, I can't tell nobody who to put in the hot seat, but I'm going to the hot seat and somebody doing double duty. So Miss Hillary, could you tally the votes? And we're going to take your vote first. She voted for Miss Maxine. Double duty. Okay, so here we go. The top. Okay. Wait. I got to say this. Mark said, #vote for the kids by donating to the Cash App. So donate to the Cash App. Good stuff, Mark. High five. Pow. All right. So Angela Elting, the CEO of Ruger Wellness, said letter K. So that's Dr. Kelly. Okay, you got that, Hill?
Got it.
What's say, Miss Maxine?
Yeah. Okay.
M and K, both of you going in the hot seat. All right, Teresa Satchel is here, and she said, definitely Miss Maxine. Oh, I put the definitely on, but I think that's what she meant. And the CEO of BlackBusiness.com, Quentin Anderson, said, put Dr. Kelly in the hot seat. And then he said, and don't forget to put Maxine in the hot seat too and let it do what it's going to do. And guess what?
Oh, wow,
I love Mr. Quentin. He said, put him in the hot seat too. And look, Quentin, you know I love you. Dr. Lotus in the hot seat.
She got everybody.
and the CEO of BlackBusiness.com, Quentin Anderson said, I stuffed the ballot.
Oh, that's too funny.
I love it.
Oh, that's too funny.
So, Miss Hillary, you have the I love it. You have the information.
We got including mine 5 for Miss Maxine. And 3 for two for Dr. Kelly. Yeah. Oh, it looks like Miss Maxine Pearl.
All right.
Pearl.
Okay.
I said pearls.
Pearls
is going to be hot.
I want to recount.
Yes, for
your now, hold on. What's going on over here?
Oh Lord.
It's 3 women against 1 guy. Hey, what's up with that? Hey, but I did want to say, I did want to show this. This is my latest DVD, and I am going to be mailing this DVD out to the winner that gives me the most votes, people. I'm going to be sending we're going to be sending this DVD to Dr. Lotus Riche so that she can have a personal copy. We're going to send 2 of these, one to Hillary and one to Dr. Lotus Riche, because I believe in my business, and I was holding them and waiting until after the vote, but I see y'all kind of did a trumper on me, but that's all right. I'll make it in.
Daryl Perry, the second, business with benefits. Daryl is in the house. Good to see you. Hey, Mark Lee said recount. Hey, listen, for our final words of wisdom for the show, I'm gonna go. Before I do that, I'm going to share this before our final words of wisdom, because Dr. Kelly, you keep inspiring people to work together. And I want to show you what Mr. Quentin is doing, and he's inviting you to. This is the Black owned. On Juneteenth, this will be hosted. And Dr. Kelly and Miss Maxine, we are inviting you to come support and be a part of. And everybody out there, come be a part of it. Connect with me on LinkedIn, Lotus Riche of Lotus Riche Ignites. Connect with Hillary Gooden. Connect with all the people that you're seeing popping up in the feed. Connect, and let's join together as we continue to push forward and support the Black Business Expo USA, and now coming together with Juneteenth with the blackowned.com. That's right. And you can go to www.blackowned.com. Make sure you support, but most importantly, hit me up on LinkedIn. Now,
What city?
I think it's out of Texas, but all you got to do is go to the website. All the information is there. Okay. Go to the website. You'll see it. And I'm going to take the link from my page and I'm putting it in the comment block now. So you don't even have to work hard. See, we make it so easy. And what Kevin Hart say? You going to learn today. All right, it's right there in the chat. It's coming up. All you got to do is click on the link for the Juneteenth. Come on out and support us. And thank you to the CEO, Mr. Quentin Anderson. We appreciate you. We love you. There it is. It's like Square Biz. Go ahead and click the link. All right, and Daryl Perry, the second Business with Benefit, he said, thanks, Lotus. It's going to be a good event on 6/18. Yes, it is. And you guys will see some upcoming stuff from there.
Would you put it back up again? Put it back up again.
Oh, of course.
All right, I got it.
All right, fantastic. And Doc, I'm gonna email it to you so you and Miss Maxine will have it and everybody in the tribe will have it. So with that being said, and no further ado, I gave them a little bit of time before they go in the hot seat with the final words of wisdom. See, y'all know what I was doing. So, Miss Maxine, I think Dr. Money That Folds have something to say to you about the final words of wisdom. Dr. Hillary?
I get a chance.
We would love to hear what your final word. Your turn is coming. You know, want to hear your final words of wisdom as well. But you know what? This is on tonight, and I'm just excited. And you just blew up our seat. There's no real hot seat right here, right now. But we want to hear what your final words of wisdom are for people tonight.
All right, fantastic. Miss Maxine, the platform is yours.
I believe that we are a masterpiece, uniquely created for a purpose and given God-given abilities to reach our destiny.
Wow, she just gonna come in. She just gonna come in and drop the mic. What? Let's get it, Doc. Let's get it. Ready? Wow. Woo!
Boom.
If you don't know, you know now.
Boom.
If you don't know, you know now.
And you know now. So
yes, if you don't know that now, come on.
Miss Hillary, are you ready to give Dr. Kelly the information? Give him the news that he can use.
Well, Doctor, this has also been an honor to you, and you meet people when there's that kindred spirit, it just connects, and so we're just glad that we've connected with you, and you graced us to come on the show along with Miss Maxine, and now you've told us so much. I was thinking of more stuff that I could stand to hear you tell the people, but at this point, we're looking for your final words of wisdom to share with all those that are listening and for the replay viewers that will listen.
And as you go into your final words of wisdom, Doc, Mark Lee just said that Quentin Anderson has just connected with us on LinkedIn. You guys, the Black Expo has just been connected with blackbusiness.com. Daryl Perry said, we'll see you 6/18, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mark. It's going to be good networking and energy. And Angie said it was a mic drop. So here we go. Hashtag professionally. Black is a way to find it too. Right. So make sure that you find it too. And Dr. Kelly, we're going straight to you for your final words of wisdom for this broadcast.
My final words of wisdom is to Black people. Stand up and share. My final words of wisdom is what you're looking for is looking for you. You can only do what you want to do. Open up your hearts and think about the kids. And remember, if we can move just one child, we can move the universe. Remember, there was a man by the name of Booker T. Washington. There was another man, Martin Luther King. There was another man called you. All of you had your own minds, and all of you had an opportunity to change lives. Change a life today. Change a life today. And when they ask me for my words of wisdom, my word of wisdom is just this. Stand up and be counted. Because if you are counted, you will understand that the steps of 100 people are more valuable than 100 steps of one person.
Wow. Whoo! How? Hillary, I would not want to follow that. And so my hat goes off to you as you follow Dr. Kelly.
Wow. This has been, just a night filled with so much. If you haven't felt pride in you, pride in being Black, and it is what it is. We're proud of our people, and we're proud of what we're doing collectively. Like he said, we can do more together than we can do single-handedly. And so as we're promoting Black businesses, male, female, those corporations that are Black owned, that are doing great things in the world. Like Lotus always says, why be good when you can be great?
Mm-hmm.
And so we're all great with collectively doing a greater good globally. And so I'm just excited to be a part and to be connected. And that's what we're inviting you to do as well, to be a part and to be connected, to have your dollars count, whatever the amount is, whatever the donation is, that it would count so that we can see more young people, even at those younger ages, being able to get connected to their purpose. The earlier, the better. And so I'm just saying, you know what, be connected. And I always talk about, we're talking about help that's real help. Be that help that's real help. Thank you.
Wow. I'm gonna leave her up there, y'all, because she done. I don't know. She just put me in the pow. So look, I gotta follow all three of them. I gotta follow all three of them.
All that.
Oh my goodness. So, folks, listen. I just want to say to you all, my final words of wisdom are just this. Remember to connect with people. Connect with us, because it is so vitally important. And always lead with love, because I've been up here saying Black business and I made a mistake, and Quentin Anderson helped me, blackowned.com. Make sure you go to blackowned.com. Because I've been saying it a little wrong, but I thank you because of wisdom and zeal and love. I thank you. And I thank each and every one of you for helping us to come together to talk about the Black Business Expo. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank all of you that have been here tonight, all of you that have donated, all of you that has supported the Black Business Expo USA, and all of you that are going to hit the replay, all of you that's going to share this to everybody you know, all of you that's going to go ahead and jump in and get in where you fit in and go ahead and donate to our children and sow that seed of love, that seed of appreciation. I thank you for that. And also, I'd like to invite you all to the Juneteenth event. And please check this out. We got some more secret sauce for you. You want to know what the secret sauce is? I double dog challenge you to come on in to Clubhouse. We are having a phenomenal event, and Daryl Perry II along with Mr. Quentin Anderson and Donna Dean, the Whatcha Networking Ninja, Dr. Lotus Riche, and a myriad of other show hosts, business owners, influencers, and we're going to try to pull Miss Maxine and Dr. Eric Kelly on in from the Expo to join us in Clubhouse on Tuesday and Thursday at noon. It's coming up. So make sure you DM me and stay tuned to News You Can Use, the Lotus Riche Night Show. Bring who you are, because we're going to tell you when the Clubhouse is going down, along with the blackowned.com. And remember, you've got some benefits. You've got some benefits when you connect with the Black Business Expo and blackowned.com. And Quentin Anderson, the CEO of blackowned.com, said, let's make Black Wall Street the norm. We can, and I'm going to add my own piece. We must rule the world. All right. And so from there, I'm going to say thank you again to everyone. Thank you, Daryl, for saying great energy. Camille, she loved the show. Thank you so much. Oh my God, the president of Black Owned is here. Donna Dean, I didn't even see you yet. I was just pushing your name up to the power. Donna Dean is here. And look, I said my final words of wisdom. I got to get the guest back on the screen. Donna Dean is here. She's connected from blackowned.com. We appreciate you. This is the president of that organization. She said our children are our future leaders. And she said this has been an amazing show. And of course, Angie said, we rule the world. And Mark Lee, this is how it's supposed to be. Hashtag Black Wall Streets from around the USA. So with no further ado, we appreciate you. We appreciate you and we love you all. And guys, go ahead and Mike, I see you got your mics muted. But listen, folks, we'll see you next time. Make sure you join me.
Yeah.
Join me on Saturday, tomorrow at 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be there on the Black Expo page, and I'm probably gonna go live also on the Black Expo page, because I'm gonna be one of the moderators, and I'm asking each and every one of you to get in where you fit in. Come on by, check us out, get in, and don't get left behind, because we don't want anyone to get left behind. That's right. So with no further ado, we're going to wish you well and send you love and say good night to all of you. So, Hill, I've had a great time.
Man, this has been a wonderful show, and our wonderful guests. We just thank you so much. All that you added, value.
Yes. Awesome. And don't forget, put your money where your mouth is. Don't talk about it, be about it. Go ahead and match me, or do more. Okay, so here we go. Yes, Dr. Kelly, I read your private message. Yes, we're going to do that. So with no further ado, what can I say? I've had a wonderful time. So be blessed. Don't be stressed. And I'm going to leave you with this message and no mess. Here we go. Have a good night. And I welcome you to jump on board this wonderful train that is helping unite businesses all across the planet during the Black Business Expo USA. Here's a word from the CEO of the Black Business Expo, none other than Dr. Eric Kelly. I'll see you on the other side. And she came and she showed up. The president of blackowned.com, Donna Dean. She's going to sow her seed, and so can you. Come on through and support this virtual thing for our children. Bring your change and your dollars to the Black Expo USA. It's a Black Business Expo USA, connecting all entrepreneurs globally. Thank you.